What's going on YouTube? It's Goodwin and Taylor back with you for another video. Well, I know it's been a long time since I've last done a video. Just letting you all know there's been some big major changes in the last month. Recently I have quit my job at US Express. Details to that video, well, for that reason, I will make a separate video about that. In no way, shape, or form am I going to put US Express down and give them bad reviews or anything. I mean, because they are a mega carrier corporation, so I'm pretty sure there's other mega carriers out there that's just as bad. But I recently took a local job, here at LEL Logistics. It's a Canton, Ohio based company. They have they have a few yards, one in Canton, one in Charleston, West Virginia, one in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I think one in Florida. I can't be for sure if all the other terminals are at, but they're not a really big, well-known company. They're just 2 years into it and everything like that. Now, this company here is completely different. They're one of the rare few companies that they pay you by the hour. It's not based on mileage unless you do the over-the-road part with them, which they do have over the road. But if you do the local, you get paid by the hour. Normally, you're going to start out at basically like $20 an hour, something like that. And then if you don't take their health insurance plan, you get bumped up to like $21.50 an hour. And anything over overtime, you can make up to, $30 an hour once you work more than 40 hours a week. You get paid holidays. If you're broke down on the side of the road, you're still getting paid. If you're getting loaded in the dock, you're still getting paid, which is a big step up from these mega carriers who are only paying you by the mile. Me personally, I know that the subject of mileage versus hourly pay has been a big debate between truckers. My personal opinion, being on both sides of it, I think that you can make more money hourly because your pay is consistent. It never drops. You can work as much as you want, and your pay will go up, and you don't have to worry about, not getting the miles that you want and things like that. That's the one thing about this company here. You don't have to worry about, this run to Canton's not really that long. It's only so many miles. I'm not gonna make much. You got to worry about that here. Here you have the potential to make at least up to $1,400 a week or more, depending on how you work up to as much. They will work you. If they have the routes, they will work you as much as you want to work. You're going to work on a basis between Sunday to Thursday, Saturday, or Tuesday to Saturday work basis. And basically the only thing you're going to be hauling is mainly milk, chips. They used to have water loads, but I guess they kind of quit doing that. But they haul for Audi, a lot of other little corporations. They're based out of Superior Dairy, so you're mainly hauling milk. Like I said, it is not a very bad job. They mainly text you your loads. You go pick them up if you're local. If you're over the road, you're going to have to deliver the stuff. But the basis of it there is you get paid $10 per stop, plus you're making 60 cents per mile, which is pretty good. You're going from Canton to Florida and back. And I've heard some of the over-the-road drivers saying that you can make some pretty good cheddar with that. So this is not a bad company. For me personally, I believe it's a major step up from US Express or anything like that. But they do require you to have at least a 2-year experience. 2 years minimum. Now, I've had some people asking me about this, people that know me personally, asking me about this company. If you want to know more about the company, just message me and down in the comments and like, hey, how are they as a company? Basically, you're only going to be dealing with just so many people. They're not that big of a corporation yet, but they're in the process of growing. And I personally recommend this company to anyone simply because we've only got a fleet of like 55 drivers and they're still wanting to hire more. And you're basically, when you're in the trucks, you're going to be sharing the truck with another guy. Now, let me explain this now. If you're local, you will be sharing the truck with another person, but you yourself drive the truck. You're going to start off in night shift. So what happens is your day shift driver, he's the guy who drives the truck during the day, he will text you and say, hey, I'll be at the yard at this time, blah, blah, blah. You've got this load, or you've got an empty, or something like that. You pick the truck up, you go pick up his load, if that's what they want you to do. You bring it back to the yard, and then he takes the truck from there, and then he goes and does his route. That's how it works. You're basically shuttling freight, taking stuff up. He brings you stuff, you take it to where it's going. Now, that's what I mean by you share a truck. You two drivers, one truck. You don't really slip seat. It's just two guys sharing the same truck. So you're assigned to one truck, but it has two drivers. And the thing that they will tell you is keeping communication with your other driver so that they can get to work on time, you can get out on time, and things like that. If it's just the little things at this company, it makes it go pretty smoothly. So that's why I said I personally recommend this company to anyone who's looking for anything local-wise, or even their over-the-road division is pretty good too. I mean, they pay. I've heard some guys telling me that the over-the-road division's pretty good too. And the only thing that this company asks you to do is deliver the product on time, or get it down to the yard on time. They pay you by the hour, but don't always use your full 14 hours unless you're getting held up at the dock, in which case they give you a 2-hour extension. But unless you're being held up at the dock, don't go over the 14 hours, because then they're going to start questioning, what are you doing? Why are you taking so long? Blah, blah, blah. But they do require you a 10-hour day at least. That's the minimum requirement. 10 hours, no more than 14 unless you're held up. Easy. They also want you to clean, get the trailers washed out if you take them up over to Canton or even Blue Beacon. They ask you to fill the trailers up, keep them plenty of fuel in them. It's just simple things. This is a really easy company. It's not that hard of a job. It's really easy. And as I've said before, I personally recommend this company. My father, my Goodwin Sr., he recommended it to me. He's been working here a little bit longer than I have. He likes the job. You can make some pretty good money here. But I promise to try to make some more videos as I go along here. Maybe might show you more about what goes on at this company. Let you know more about what's going on as far as new things that develop here at this company. But if you have any comments or any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll answer them as soon as I receive them. I try to do my best to answer everybody's comment that leaves me one. And until then, I'll see you on the next video.